welcome in, Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kaye Boehning with Tomorrow's Pros Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Rob isn't here.
Rob is not here.
Just kidding, I'm here. I'm just kidding. Look, I can not be here. That's the joy of like being the producer.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Kaye and Rick are here. Rob's here. Oh, just kidding. I don't want to be here. Bye. Just kidding. I'm back. Good to see y'all. I missed the show yesterday. I was a little under the weather yesterday, and I just needed kind of a day off, and I said I needed a day off. I really didn't take a day off. We were still busy. I was doing some things up at the church, and in fact, some folks at church said, "Rob, I think you just need to go home for the day." And so I took the afternoon off, but had a lot to do, and we got everything with my father's service somewhat finalized, I guess you could say, and so got all the music, and you know, it's bittersweet, Kaye. I know you just as well went through the loss of your daddy, but it's really heartwarming though to go through all the memories. It tears you up, but it's so good though, and there were so many good things about my dad, and it just brought tears to me, like joyful tears, seeing all of these amazing things that my dad did that we never really talked about, going through pictures. And one of them that was so neat, he went snorkeling. I didn't know that my dad snorkeled. Can you believe that? I was sitting there, I said, my dad went snorkeling. I'm scared of water. And maybe that's why I don't like water, because my dad was in the Navy and it scared me to death. So I have no idea. But it was just, I don't know, it was heartwarming to go through and to see these memories, and it tugs at you. But knowing, and this is what I love about being in faith, knowing that when you're in faith, that this is just temporary. All of this is temporary, and that we have the opportunity to see our loved ones again, for those that are in faith. And so I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. I know y'all had reached out. Many other people have been reaching out all week, and we'll go through the service this week, and then we'll be back at it next week, a full schedule next week. So, but I love y'all very much and appreciate y'all, Kaye and Rick Boehning, two of Huntsville's greatest right here next to me. Goats. You hear the word goat?
Yeah.
These are the greatest of all times here, right here.
Well, anything we can do.
So, by the way, Rick, this is a new thing on the show that Rick Boehning has has brought to us that I didn't think about, Kaye. I survived another meeting that should have been an email. So every day, sorry, Kaye, I didn't mean to take Kaye's a sweet lady. Rick every morning on the show now has a new Velcro on his hat. Kaye, do you get to pick these Velcros, or is this Rick?
It's entirely me.
Yeah.
I have not. This is a new one.
I'm kind of disappointed in a way, Kaye. And let me say why real quick, if you don't mind, because I love you guys, but I'm fairly disappointed.
Why is
Only
that?
because y'all wear the same shirts. I didn't even realize sometimes the same pants, not the same pants, but similar.
Well, she won't fit in mine.
But
fall down around her knees.
I'm kind of disappointed, Kaye, because you're not wearing a hat like Rick that has one of these Velcros on it.
Well, she's got a lot of hair, and I know.
Rick, please keep that on. No, I'm just kidding, man. So
it gets chilly up there.
I found a picture. I'm gonna have to dig this thing up. My sister used to call me Fro Boy back in the day, and when you're in a high school and you're in high school and you have a sweetheart, I guess you could say. You want to do whatever that sweetheart says because you want that little puppy love to remain, to remain sappy,
Well, sometimes it still lasts 19 years later.
Well, it's good. It's good to have that. Well, this young lady just loved my long curly hair, and she said, "You need to keep letting that. I let that thing grow for a year and a half without getting a haircut." And as I was going through pictures, I saw one of our family, and Bridget looked at that, and she's like, "Gosh, no, don't ever do that again." It was out to here, literally. My hair does not go down and straight. It poofs out, man.
I had straight hair, and once upon a time, I was at a country club, dancing, and I had my cowboy hat on, but I had long blonde hair down my back.
Yeah.
And a guy came up, tapped me on the shoulder, said, "Do you want to?" Oh, because I had a mustache. The next day I went out and got a haircut. It's never been that long since.
Hey, is that Billyanda? Oh, is that Ricarda? Nope, that's Rick.
Yeah. It was long and blonde, and
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have pictures of any of this, Kaye? Oh, man, we need
I've got them somewhere.
We're going to have to AI Rick on
One
this.
of his sisters has all the family pictures in storage somewhere, and we would like to go look through that storage and find them, but or help her find them, but we just keep hearing about them, but we never get a chance to.
Well, the good Lord has made a lot of tools for us at our disposal, and one of those is bolt cutters. So, Sister Boehning, we're coming. No, I'm just kidding. Where's she at? Is she up in Oklahoma? Or
Amarillo.
Amarillo by morning.
Yeah.
We could be there by morning.
Yeah, you could if you started now.
We could. Well, Huntsville, welcome in. Let us know that you're out there. We just love being here and being able to connect with you every single morning. We want to welcome in everybody that's on Spirit Radio FM this morning. We got a great day. I saved the best for today. And didn't say for last, by the way. I said for today because there's nothing. This isn't the last. We're going to keep rocking and rolling here as we're on episode 289. Feeling fine, 289, like fine wine, baby. We've been letting that thing, what do you call it, ferment? We've been letting it ferment since 1783. 1783. How long can you let wine ferment for? There has to be an expiration on it.
They found some Roman wine that was over 2,000 years old and was still drinkable.
I would think that it would get mold in it and stuff.
I think the alcohol kills that stuff.
My grandma had something one time in these little flasks, and my grandma was like, you don't bring any alcohol in her home. My daddy was the only person. She told me, she goes, your daddy was the only person I ever let bring a beer into this house. She was very strict about it. And but this guy named Klim Kubicek, and that sounds like Czechoslovakian. Kubicek. Klim. I like that name. Well, y'all know Klim down there? Klim Kubicek made homemade wine, and he taught my dad how to make it. And you would have thought that there was something illegal going on at the Hip household when I was growing up, because my dad had barrels in the kitchen and all these piping, and it stunk.
Yeah.
That stuff. And he made it out of these just horrible Mustang grapes, like these, the grapes that just, you can't do that. I've learned more about, I guess you can because he made it and they drink it all, but they only made one batch of it, so that'll tell you something. But there's something with wine, and I'm not an expert at this, but I've heard from people that the grape is really part of the environment. The taste of the grape is determined by the environment.
Right.
And that's called a terroir or something like territory, but it's French, terroir. And let's just say let's put it in Huntsville, East Texas term, the terroir around here ain't very good as far as that goes, man. So anyways, welcome in. Kyle Kreiner says drinkable doesn't mean palatable, and that is correct.
He's true.
That is correct. Welcome in. Tara Burnett joining us. Molly, someone won the candy from us, and it is still here. And I think
it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. And I think it was Molly. Can you confirm, was it you that won the candy? Because it's right there, and I'm tempted every day to put my hand in that and eat it.
Looks like you already have.
Somebody's been eating on it.
No, we have not eaten. We shook it around.
Oh.
So, Molly, was that you? I cannot remember who it was. I forgot to write a tag on it. But welcome in, 289, as we get rolling here. Big shout-out, Paul Oley.
We love you, Paul.
We love you, Paul. Yes, we do. That's the other surprise of the show. I have a "We Love You, Paul" song coming out today.
Do you?
No, I'm just kidding. We do love you, Paul. Paul Oley, the gallery for all of your custom framing, photography, and more. Visit our good friend. Molly said she didn't win. I forgot who won the candy. Somebody did. I need to go back and listen.
You'll just have to go through 289 episodes and figure it out.
Yeah. I think it's like the last 5, thankfully.
It would have been last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday. It was last Wednesday. Let us know if you're watching this morning. You won the candy. Can you please? I think it was Elle Turpening out of New Waverly. It was Elle Turpening out of New Waverly.
Yeah.
And she said she won't eat it, but her husband would. That's who it was. Anyways, big shout out to Paul Oley Gallery for all of your custom framing, photography, and more. Also, huge shout out to Elliot Herzig of Elliot's Jewelers online at elliotsjewelers.com. We're having a drawing today. We already picked the winners from Rays of Hope for the hourly raffles. We're going to announce those on the show. And we're also going to do our drawing for the it's actually $950 value earrings, diamond earrings. The $1,500 gold earrings, we're going to do that drawing as well. And here's the deal about those. It's 14 karat gold with half a carat? Half a carat. And so what I've done is I've went to Hobby Lobby. I've gotten some fake gold paint, and I got a carat at H-E-B, and I broke it in half. So it's gold and half a carat. It's actually really nice earrings, so we're giving those away today as well. And a big thanks to Elliot Herzig of Elliot's Jewelers. Raised close to $1,500 plus gift cards. And so the monetary donations this year were not as much as last year, but I feel like the product donations were much, much more. We had a ton of products come in. We delivered almost 4 shopping cart loads over to Good Shepherd Mission. We still have a lot to give to Safe House as well as Care Center of Huntsville. And a big shout out to Jamie Salas as well from Osprey Storage. She brought in a bunch of adult diapers. And so we're going to be able to bless those folks. There's a lot of folks over at Senior Villages that wasn't even on our radar that need those. Now, Rick and I are going to take a pair for ourselves.
Well, yeah, because, I'm getting up there.
And because I've been using an H-E-B sack with Hill Country Fair paper towels on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And it's cool because Huggies, they think, the pull-ups, you ain't got nothing on an H-E-B plastic bag. That right. Pull-up just works amazing, So Rick and I have been on that for a while, going really good. In fact, we've upgraded to the contractor bags from Home Depot now for maximum protection. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
There's a reason why I work with children.
Yeah. There's a reason why you're on the show with children. So, but big shout out as well to Elliot Herzig. And also, of course, we could not be here and having fun and sharing good news about Huntsville with our great friends, Kaye and Rick Boehning of Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Rick with 0 Degree Candy and 0 Degree Creations as well, and our phone line sponsor. Wanted to give a shout out too this morning. I was thinking about Randolph Thompson. His recovery's going well. He's back open over at Granny Mary's, but he had an issue. I think some of his fryers went out. Did you see this on social media? And man, talk about how God works. He needed some new fryers as quickly as possible, and of all places, he found some that were new on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
So congratulations to him. Go by and see him and take care of him. And Rick, I did want to plug you real quick because you're all over the place now with 0 Degree. Y'all been at the farmers markets. How are things been going? Is it okay if we briefly mention that?
Sure, go right ahead.
How are things going at 0 Degree Create? I heard something about pickles too.
What about him?
I just heard something about him.
He's in a pickle.
Yeah,
he never gets out of a pickle.
Yeah, so
he stays there.
I've been very, very busy trying to cook enough stuff.
Do you ever sing in the back, like while you're doing, oh, the Candyman can, do, 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 do?
No, but I do have my playlist going and sing along with that.
You have like the
very loud
hardcore rock, like disorder, disorder, da, 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 da.
50s and 60s.
Okay.
Because I'm old.
What's your favorite music to listen to while the candies?
Old country.
Old country?
Old country.
You may like what we have a little bit later today.
You think?
It's not old country, but it's a good song. It's going to warm your heart.
Is it?
It is. It's something very special. And starting from today and here on out, it may be part of an intro thing. It's slowly going to make its way.
I don't know. I haven't been on the intro. Just saying.
Yeah. Kaye and I made an executive decision. We were just like, look, Kaye's like, I did not make this decision.
Probably not. If you're involved, if Rick's involved, probably not.
I made the decision with Kaye. You were not there that day. You were busy. And so I said, perfect, let's do it. No, I'm just kidding. I did not do that.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll remember that.
As you're waking up this morning, a little bit of fog out there. And I wanted to show something, too. This was really cool. I was over there at the, what do you call it, that bridge over there that by Smiley's at 75 and 45. Mm-hmm. And there was no other traffic around. I looked around. I made sure, because it gets pretty busy over there in the morning. But I left early enough. It wasn't busy at all. And I said, man, I have to take a photo of this. And so as I was there, I pulled over, actually, on the side. And I took a photo. And let me see if I can share this, because it was just... You can't ever really take a picture of the sun. It's probably not advisable unless it's an eclipse and it's already fully eclipsed, or you have some sort of a filter. But check this out. For those of you that are on the social media feeds this morning, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That was the sun this morning.
You see that quite a bit this time of the year.
It looks like Jupiter. Do you see that? Like, I think we got tricked this morning. The sun went night-night and Jupiter came out and shone brightly. But, man, this morning I had to take a picture of that. It was the sun covered by fog with a few clouds scathing by. It was just a beautiful sight this morning.
It was very thick fog on the way to work this morning.
Now, if you looked away from the sun, you better pay attention to the road, because there was a lot. You're right. There was a ton of fog.
It's only about 100-yard visibility.
But, I mean, it was just neat to see that this morning. And it's one of those, do you ever have those moments where you're like, I got to take a picture of this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell both of you, it wasn't foggy when I left this morning.
It was
foggy when I left, and I was only 30 minutes behind you.
Of course, I was way before sunrise, so.
Maybe you didn't notice the fog.
Yesterday, had no idea that this rain was moving in. I honestly, without the show, we always go over the weather forecast and those things. Had no idea the rain was coming.
Yeah.
We went to HEB. We got stuck at HEB. I got soaked. Let's just say when I got home, it required me to take off my shirt and my socks. That's how much I got soaked at HEB leaving the parking lot. But this was another moment yesterday that I saw my little girl outside splashing in the water, running in front of the house when we got home. And I said, and Bridget was out there with her, and they were just having fun. And I said, I have to capture this. I just have to.
Yeah.
And so I ran inside and got a picture of my little girl. She was just having so much fun splashing in the water yesterday. And, man, those memories.
Yeah.
I don't know. I told Bridget, I said, keep her busy, because I want to go get the camera. I want to go get my phone and take a video of that. So anyways, just a lot of fun here as we had yesterday. We do want to welcome everybody in. I know we mentioned that earlier. Big shout out this morning. We'll get to those messages here in just a few moments. But do us a huge favor and hit that like button and share, if you don't mind, so that we can continue to promote the good here in Huntsville. We're going to take a break. I've got a special surprise coming up during this break. No news today. We will have a word from our sponsors, but I got a very special surprise. Something that after 20 times, Bridget, actually is after 3 times, Bridget said, that's cool, but can you please turn it off? Got something really cool that we want to share with you this morning on the show. We're also going to be doing our drawings here in a little bit, so we'll take this break. I'll have the surprise. We'll do our drawings. If you were at Rays of Hope, tune in and make sure to share this and let people know. We're going to do the drawing, and we want to announce we're going to do the hourly winners when we come back. So let's take a brief break. We'll have that special thing for you, a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this. Keyword, by the way, continues. It's June, along with your name, on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We're going to give away $20 today. $20 cash. That could pay for your lunch, or at least half of it, depending on where you eat. half of your lunch today. So if you go to Burger King, you can probably get half a hamburger for $20 now. Text in the keyword June alongside your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line 936-339-0139. As always, our shows on Wednesday, our wonderful Wednesdays, brought to you by Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, 25 years plus, over 25 years.
Getting ready to be 27.
27. We're going to have to update that. I'm going to put a red X through that and put 27 on the graphic.
Well, that's why we kind of changed it from 25 to 25 plus. Maybe when we hit 30, we'll update it again. But this way, it stays for a while.
Sounds better, too. Like one time, Bridget's dad, if you're listening, I love you. Please don't get mad at me. But one time, he didn't want to say that we were staying like at this bad motel in College Station. We were staying at like a university motel. This place was ran down, had green slime in the shower, one of those type places. It was the only place you could get during graduation.
Yeah.
And it was and just didn't know it was going to happen, so we had to quickly get it. Well, he kind of fibbed and told someone in the family, "Where are y'all staying at?" And he goes, "Best Western plus," trying to make it sound a little more than it was. So Tomorrow's Promise plus, but Tomorrow's Promise is doing great work. University Hotel, not so much. And the University Hotel here is doing great work. The University Motel in College Station, not doing great work. So I wanted to clear that up. Let's take a quick break. I've got that special surprise for you. We'll be back. Listen to this and tell me if it doesn't warm your heart.
In the heart of East Texas, where the party was still tall, there's a place that's filled with history where warm hearts call. From Big Sam to the Bearcats, pride runs deep and strong. In Huntsville, Texas, we sing our song. With love and hospitality, we opened up our doors. In this beautiful town, blessings we explore. Sting 'em Hornets, beat 'em up Cats, Sound Houston State, where dreams are at. Good morning, Huntsville, we find our way, guided by God's love every single day. From parks and recreation, where children laugh and play, to the historical treasures that take our breath away. In the piney woods, we find peace and rest. Huntsville, Texas, truly blessed. With love and hospitality, we open up our doors. In this beautiful town, blessings we explore. Sting 'em Hornets, eat 'em up Cats, Sound Houston State, where dreams are at. Good morning, Huntsville, we find our way, guided by God's love every single day. Yeah. In every sunrise, in every prayer, God's grace surrounds us everywhere. Through the highs and the lows, we stand as one. In Huntsville, Texas, His will be done. Sting 'em Hornets, eat 'em up Cats, Sound Houston State, where dreams are at. Good morning, Huntsville, we find our way, guided by God's love every single day. Sam to the Bearcats, our spirit shines so bright. In Huntsville, Texas, we live by faith, we walk in light. With love and hospitality, we greet the world anew. In this blessed town, our dreams come true. Whoa. In every sunrise, in every prayer, Huntsville, Texas, truly blessed.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our third location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to take a brief moment to let you know if you're looking for someone in the jewelry business right here in Huntsville, look no further than my good friend Elliott Herslick. He's helped me out time and time again, whether it was that wedding band that I needed a while back or that special ring for Bridget. He's always been there for me. He goes above and beyond. He's also a person who gives back to the local community. I like to do business with those who give back, and that's exactly what Elliott Herslick of Elliott's Jewelers does. Hey, if you feel like you don't know what to do, maybe you don't know where to turn, what to look for, Elliott is the person. Again, it's Elliott's Jewelers. You can visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com for more information. And when you call him, let him know that you heard from his good friend Rob Hipp. Again, it's Rob here for Elliott's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Spirit of Huntsville, spiritradio.fm.
All right, back at it here, a little 8 o'clock on the dot, baby. Bam! Feel a little sentimental about Huntsville now after that song.
I enjoyed that song.
I got a little tear on it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good song.
There's a tear in my orange juice. My dad loved that song, by the way, Hank Williams.
There's a tear in my beer.
Yeah. I didn't want to really play, but I started thinking, I was like, man, what songs do I play? And I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to play that. But then I started thinking, my dad loved that song. So we're going to have that one at the visitation, just playing in the background subtly. But Hank Williams, man, when you said old country, Rick, I would have to assume that Hank Williams is in that list.
Probably not.
Not? Really? You don't think so? In your list, Hank Williams not in your list?
I don't think so.
What about Merle Haggard?
Yeah.
George Jones?
George Jones.
Now, I'm not talking about Hank Williams Jr. I'm talking about old school Hank Williams.
Right. And he's probably not in my list.
Not in your list. Okay. Well, that's okay.
I don't care for them old sad songs.
Now, you've made more deposits than withdrawals in my life, so that's okay, to make this withdrawal. What about Bobby Helms? Is Bobby Helms in your list?
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay. We were singing Fraulein earlier. That's it. My grandpa loved that song. My dad played it too. My grandpa, I think, learned that song when he was in World War II. When he was in that area. He heard about that song, and then of course Bobby Helms sang it, and we were joking earlier about what's a river Rhine, and is that the name of the river?
Yeah,
or was it
the
just
Rhine
the
River.
Rhine River? And I started.
I believe it's on the border of Germany, but I wouldn't swear to it.
Well, I was joking around earlier, and I said, that's how my brother's name is said here in Texas, is Rhine. So it's. I'm glad that we got a little East Texas flavor in Germany. Rhine, get on down here now. So, and you have to get it right here in the side of your lip when you talk.
You do?
Yeah.
Ryan?
Ryan, go on.
I say it,
I just
Ryan.
kind of want to talk like this. I'm starting to sound like my uncle back in the day. I just want to talk about my heart. I got problems with my heart. That's what he used to say. All right, welcome back. Here we go.
I'm glad to be back.
Sting 'em Hornets, eat 'em up Cats. Sam Houston State, where dreams are something. I forgot what it said. Thank you all for being here with us this morning. Wonderful morning as we continue on with tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Kaye Boehning will have her Wednesday Wisdom coming up at the end of the show. And so we'll talk about that. Do you have any inkling of what it may be, Kaye?
I have an inkling, but you sometimes change it.
Yeah, I change it on Kaye sometimes. Actually, I don't. Kaye hears something that I speak. Oh, wait a minute. That what Rob said was really ignorant. Let me give him some wisdom. That's what Kaye really says. So, oh, man, great stuff, though, this morning. And want to real quick say shout out to everybody that's joining us. Kyle Kreiner saying good morning to all of us. Good morning to see you. Jamie Saucier from Saucier Woodwork saying a late good morning to all. Jamie, I know you're up pretty early. Quentin Glaze, our number one engager, joining us this morning saying good morning. Molly James, so great to see you on with us today. Molly saying good Wednesday morning. Tara Burnett joining us from Hart's Veterans Museum. She's got a Cafe Texan gift card coming her way. And Tara, I may just drop that thing off to you again like we did last time. So,
hey, Tara, we need to have breakfast or lunch.
Call Kaye, Tara. You got her number, so give her a shout.
I'll help you spend that card.
She'll help you spend it. You can get half of them. They're pretty reasonable at Cafe Texan. They're pretty reasonable.
Now, if you want a soda in California, it'll probably cost you about $20 now.
Yeah, it's 21. That's why we give away 20 because you won't be able to get a full meal. You have to spend an extra $1.
Yeah.
Have you ever received something though, like a gift, and then you're so happy about it, like a cash thing, and then you go to use it and you still have to spend money, and it kind of feels like, well, this didn't really do anything for me. Have you ever had that?
No, I haven't. No. I'm cheap.
Well, it's like yesterday. I had some checks that I thought deposited into my Walker County Federal account yesterday. I was like, okay, we're fine. The checks went through. Well, they were still processing. The checks didn't go through. And I had another check that I thought had went through, and it went through this morning, so we were good. But here's the deal. And thank goodness for debit cards, and thank goodness for HEB and the way they process them, because the groceries were $101. I ran my card, and the young lady goes, oh, it'll be $53 more. And I was like, what? What do you mean 53? So I was kind of like, I felt like I paid for the whole thing and now I have to spend more, but it was because I didn't have enough in that account because that check didn't clear yet. And so, lo and behold, Bridget was next to me and she had her debit card. But it was one of those deals. I was like, man, I thought I had all this paid for, and then kind of took away the joy in me a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why didn't you call me?
And then the buddy wasn't working. The Buddy Bucks. It said it was sick. They have 2 Buddy Buck machines. Braylon loves those things. So the one that wasn't sick, the kids, they smashed that button.
Yeah.
And the button quit working. But after like 30 seconds, it quit spinning and it gives you the points. Well, Braylon didn't know, so she was sitting there like every other little kid just smashing that button and it would never stop. Finally, after 30 seconds, like, yeah, you won 2 points, which is nothing. But the little kids, they think it's great. But nothing came out, normally a sticker. So even that machine was broken. So, and then the rain came. But we had fun and got to play in the puddles. So it all worked out. But Steph Valley at Magnolia Kennel, good morning to you. Jennifer Augustinetti with us. She was at Raise a Hope saying good morning. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Y'all have a blessed day. Kyle Kreiner, Kyle always has to say something, Kaye.
Oh, I know.
And he says, Kaye didn't see the fog. Reminds me of the time Kaye didn't see the tree in the road. Way to go, Kyle. What a guy.
Wow.
What a guy.
When it's totally pitch black and your
most
lights
people
don't...
could still see the tree.
Wait, did you run into a tree? What is this story? What happened?
A tree fell, and, I just turned the corner, and you're going down the hill. And right
this
as
is
you
in
started,
Elkins Lake, comes through the main entrance.
Right as you go up the hill, there was a tree right there. and I saw green and hit my brakes, and then I saw a lot of green, and I really hit my brakes, and the car slid into the tree.
Oh, no.
But
Tree fell across the road.
Yeah, didn't damage my car.
But she had slid across the big branch, prevented her from backing up.
This is why we need a web, the Ring makes a camera now, a driving dash cam that ties into your Ring account. This is why we need this in Kaye's vehicle, so we can get exclusive footage.
We need something.
I did, so, can we see? Hold on, here's what Kaye is, if we can try to show this here. Here's the, look at that sweet little car, just kind of, hello, little pooking through the trees. I'm glad you're okay. We can laugh now, but that was probably pretty scary.
Yeah, it was kind of there for a second.
You know, she called me and said, I ran into a tree. I'm thinking, oh my gosh.
You're thinking, why'd you do that? Why did you could have walked into it, but why did you even run into it to begin with?
Yeah.
And thankfully, the car was positioned right around the branches on the tree, and it ended up stopping about 6 inches away from the main trunk. So.
Wow.
And no branch poked through the radiator, which is the first thing I thought.
Robbie Diamonds just made an entrance in here to the studio. The Jeep guy, Prison City Jeep guy, whatever you want to call it. Robbie's got like 50 monikers here in Huntsville. He's what Starbucks are you? Is that Starbucks?
Hell no, Sipsies.
I love Sipsies. That's where I go. I like to support Sipsies. They're a great little hangout over there.
Yes.
So.
You know that Starbucks is the #1 consumer of Monsanto products in front of McDonald's?
Ah. Yeah. See, I need to learn how to market like Starbucks because people will go spend like $9 on something you can get at 7-Eleven for 79 cents.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I wouldn't go there.
And the Starbucks, the ones that are like sold on Starbucks, which is probably some of y'all watching, you're mad at me right now, but you know what? It's okay. Because I can say whatever I want because I'm not a coffee drinker, so I can bash all of it.
I love coffee, but I make it at home.
All right, let's get to the winners from Raise a Hope. All right, we're going to start with the 7. Which
now
one?
You have your random person to draw.
Yeah, we could have Robbie draw randomly for us in a little bit. You know, Robbie does, his name's not in the hat, so there's no bias here to this.
I have to go to that meeting about the downtown revitalization with Robin.
Ah, that's where they're going. Yeah, he's out. He's out. All right, Robbie, thanks for dropping by. Tell Robin hello for us too. Good morning, Robin. They were both at Sipsies this morning. All right, Kaye, you were not there at the 9 a.m. hour, correct?
I wasn't there at all. I couldn't break away.
What hour was it?
It was around 9:15, 9:30.
The 9. Okay,
yeah.
So go ahead and grab that 7 a.m. winner and let's see who it is. 7 a.m. winner. Drum roll. 7 a.m. winner is
Bruce Hall.
Bruce Hall. You have won awesome, and we'll give you a call, Bruce. Bruce Hall, the winner from 7 a.m. Rays of Hope. He has won. Each of these, by the way, are jewelry valued at up to $200. Also includes, how about this, a little Bluebell. I was trying to think what a little Bluebell ice cream, half gallon. Also some other goodies in there. It's $200 value. Bruce Hall, the 7 a.m. winner. Kaye, 8 a.m. winner. You ready? We're going to do a few of these. Here we go. Kaye Boehning, 8 a.m. winner.
Paula Armstrong.
Oh, Paula
Hey,
Armstrong. Paula, couldn't say that one correctly. Paula Armstrong, you are the winner. I'll sneak that over to Johnny Mac, and we'll pretend that he got it for you. So there you go. Way to go, Johnny Mac. Paula Armstrong, the 8 a.m. winner. I'll pull the 9 a.m. card. 9 a.m. winner is... Oh, I'm so glad that I pulled it.
Who is it?
It's Rick and Kaye Boehning.
I wasn't even there.
Well, so your name was written on it, Rick and Kaye Boehning. So this was not rigged, I promise. The way we had actually, we have them flipped over, so Kaye and Rick didn't know this either. I didn't know. I didn't think y'all had won, to be honest. Kaye and Rick have won a swag bag as well, or not a swag bag, jewelry bag as well. And Rick, congratulations. You did really nice picking that out for Kaye.
I did. I have no idea what it's going to be.
So y'all will be entered back into the...
I came by and I made a donation.
Y'all are going to be entered back into the drawings.
Do you need those cards out so you can call them?
Yeah, I'll call them a little bit later. So
But you can remember who they were?
Yeah, I've got it written on the back of them. All right, 10 a.m. I'm going to draw this one, 10 a.m. It is Kathy Schweitzer. Kathy Schweitzer, 10 a.m. winner from Raise a Hope. 10 a.m. winner for Kathy Schweitzer. Again, this is jewelry valued at $200, a little goodie bag, too. Kathy Schweitzer, the winner there. Kaye, pull that 11 a.m. Who do we have? 11 a.m.?
Molly James.
Hey, Molly James. She's watching the show this morning. And, Molly, you have won for coming to Raise a Hope. She was our 11 a.m. winner. Molly James, the winner. And you're going to be put back in the drawing with your generous donation, $30 or more. That donation will go into the $1,500 Diamond Extravaganza drawing. So you'll be entered into that. We'll put your card back. Rick, why don't you take the noon one there? 12 p.m. from Raise of Hope. Who do we have?
We have Brandon Manry?
Let's see that one. Yeah, Braxton Mooney. Is that what that is? That one's a tough one. I give you the hardest one.
Yeah.
Can't read.
I couldn't read
I
it.
think it's Braxton Mooney.
Braxton Mooney over on Sycamore, the winner here for the noon hour Raise of Hope. Braxton Mooney, with his donation of 30 or more, he's going to be entered in as well to that mega extravaganza drawing. We did not have a 5 p.m. drawing, though. No one came at 5 o'clock. Every other hour was pretty busy, surprisingly. Let's go to 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock winner from Raise of Hope is
Cherie
Rabbit.
Cherie Brabbits over at Carolina Creek. She is a winner of that jewelry. So congratulations, Cherie. She wins.
Yeah, I saw her out there at 9 o'clock.
We'll put her. Kaye, draw that 2 o'clock one. We got 4 more to draw here. 2 o'clock.
Cindy Carlo.
Cindy Carlo. Not sure who Cindy is. Don't know Cindy, but she came out and she won. So we'll be giving these folks a call as well. You'll be able to pick up these items over at First Baptist Church starting today, by the way, from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. and then Thursday as well. So Monday through Thursday, 9 to 2 or 9 to 3. But Cindy Carlo, winner there. Rick, who do we have for that 3 p.m. winner?
The 3 p.m. winner is Nathan S. Cathy.
I'm giving you some weird ones. Oh, you know who this? You know who this is? This is Nathan Schweitzer. Yeah. So Nathan Schweitzer has won. He donated some money as well. So Nathan, you have won. Congratulations, Nathan. Kathy was in parentheses because that's his mom. Kaye, 4 o'clock winner. We got 2 more. 4 o'clock winner is
Karen Denman.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Karen Denman, the winner. Karen Denman. So we can just keep that for Monday. So Karen Denman, the winner there. And the final one. You want to? Oh, yeah. See, I was putting them in the wrong pile. That's why I have Kaye here.
Sally Hosea.
Oh, Sally Hosey, the win. Check that out. Sally Hosey used to be my neighbor. Sally Hosey, the winner at 6 o'clock. So that's Robert and Sally Hosey. They came by there at 6 o'clock. I remember them specifically coming by. They won as well. So congratulations to all the winners. And we will be doing that main extravaganza. We're going to do 2 drawings. We're going to do the $950 earrings here in just a little bit. And then after that, and if you've won those, you're not going back into the pot, by the way. You're pulled out. But right now, everybody is in for either the $950 earrings or the $1,500 gold earrings. So congratulations to all the winners. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on at Tomorrow's Promise. Maybe a little Wednesday wisdom.
Wednesday?
Yeah, we may need that after the talk we had earlier about the adult diapers.
Yeah.
The wet nest day.
I probably need to go change mine.
We'll be right back after the diaper change. No, stay with us. More to come here as we continue on. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville. We're not going anywhere. Stay with us, friends.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our 3rd location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open.
Rick Boehning's in the house. Rick Boehning jamming it out. Check him out on the video. You may want to turn off the show after you see him on here. Yo, RB, man, what's your name? 0 degree, he's candy insane. Got pickles, they're about to be on dry. Get some M&Ms, man, I heard they're fly. Can you freeze dry chocolate, man?
No.
You can't, so don't do it again. Man, all right.
You did well.
Nobody's ever going to listen to that. Well, they
I'm
did.
not a rapper.
They're never going to listen to it again, by the way.
Maybe
Welcome back.
Maybe you should take that little segment and put it on your page and share
I
it.
don't think so.
Yeah, Kaye, it was a good thought out of your generous, kind heart and hospitality, but if you did that, people would think Rick was spitting in the candy as he makes it. So we're not.
I don't do that.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Welcome back. Here we go. Continuing on this morning. As always, big thank you to Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools for our Wednesday support. And, we wouldn't be able to promote all the good happening here in our community without our foundation sponsors, especially Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools here on a Wednesday where our children continue to thrive. I just love how much Caden has grown, and I wanted to talk about that briefly. My little boy's not even a year old yet, and he's so active. I was kind of worried at first because I saw, the development of Braylon. It seemed like she developed a little bit quicker, but every kid develops at their own stages, or every child.
Don't compare them. Compare them against themselves.
Yeah, and you're right. And I was like, I'm not going to do that because that's not fair. Because I realize every child develops at different stages, and
typically boys are about 6 months behind girls.
That's our problem, Rick.
I'm more like 20 to 30 years.
Yeah, that's where I feel. But he is thriving. I mean, little dude's reaching, grabbing, talking, says "dada, mama," and sometimes it's very distinct. And sometimes when babies babble, parents mishear, like, "Oh, he said dog," and no, he said dick. But he has said it consistently now, where he'll go hi, hi, and so I know that that's not just babbling. That's my son that learned the word hi. Which is really cool. By the way, he said dada first. I just wanted to get that out there.
Does Bridget know this?
She does, yeah. She's pretty heartbroken. But here's the deal. Caden is a mama's boy. If it's mama and daddy, he's reaching for mom.
Yeah.
Daddy holds him, get away. Ah. Give him to mama. Perfectly fine. But on the flip side, Braylon is a daddy's girl. Mm-hmm. So, it's cool. And I'd love to have a couple more children, to be honest. I'm 40, so we need to get with the program pretty soon. But I'd love to have at least one more, maybe 2 more. Would be
we
kinda
learned
cool.
at trivia the other night that the oldest first-time father in modern history. What age do you think the first-time father was?
Probably 62.
94.
Yeah.
Jeez. 94?
Mm-hmm.
First-time father. I think it was 2005.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That was he had a child at 90.
He had a child at 94.
First child.
Good Lord, the child never knew his dad.
Probably not.
No. Who was your dad? Was that my great grandma? No, his dad. Wow.
Now, if you go back to Abraham and Sarah, then you go over 100. We were trying to figure that out. We wrote down both answers.
When was this? What year was this?
I think it was 2005.
I don't know. I was not coherent at that time.
Good night. I don't want to ask any more questions because I have like a million thoughts running through my head on this.
You might have to Google it because that was one of the questions.
I was thinking, was this a surgical type, thing, or was it?
You can ask Denise on Monday.
Yeah, we'll do that. So, wow, gentlemen, there's hope for you. I'm just saying, if you're not a dad, there's hope for you. Even at 95, you may not live to see him say "dada," but
no, it was 96 because we guessed 100.
God, 96.
96.
That is unbelievable. Wow. I think we're done with the show for the rest of the year.
You can
on that point.
Gonna have to process that.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, Kaye, I don't mean to just throw this at you, but we are here. Segment Wednesday Wisdom. Have you had time to formulate the Wednesday Wisdom today? All right, Kaye, take it away. This is your time to shine.
So there's a big problem with students.
Oh wait, hold on.
I wondered when you was going to do that.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
So there's a big problem with students having a summer slide over the summer.
Like a water slide?
No, they're education slides.
Okay.
Because they're on vacation, and they just don't do anything educational over the summer. They sit and veg in front of the TV or, their phones or games or something like that. So, you need to have them read, do some cooking with them, do a do-it-yourself project, go to some museums, get them outside in the garden, work on another language, do something to keep their brain active so that they're continuing to learn something new. And because the teachers spend a good month to 2 months, sometimes 3 months, getting over the summer slide.
Wow.
And so they end up backtracking every year.
And you have to, how long does it take? You may have said this, I got distracted. Sorry, I was listening.
I saw you giggling.
I saw a comment come in, and I was trying to not look at it because I started laughing. I didn't want to be rude, Kaye, because what you're having is so important. But how long does it take, the brain to reset for someone? Let's say you're in junior high, maybe, and you went through summer, you didn't do a whole lot. Like you said, you just vegged around. How long does it take the brain to reset to get into the swing of school once you start?
Well, a habit takes 21 days to form. So, if you talk about summer and you're not getting up and you're letting them sleep till noon and things like that, it's easy to fall out of the habit of getting up, but to get them back in the habit of getting up and your brain working on that habit, it takes 21 days to establish a habit.
Yeah, that's great. I thought about my mom, and I was so thankful for my mom and dad, especially my mom. She would tell us to get out of the house. When we were young, she'd just go outside. I mean, my parents would let us back in, but they would shut the door and say, stay outside all day. And we did. I was thankful for that. They encouraged us to be outside. I don't recall when I was a child waking up, getting excited about Saturday morning cartoons, even, during the school year. I was more excited about going outside and building things. And I built several clubhouses, and I don't know. I took it upon myself to think that other kids' clubhouses were part of our clubhouse network. So we literally created the clubhouse network. This was before the internet. It was pretty cool. And we called it the United Clubs. And it was just so funny to think about a child. What was I thinking? And I used to tell my mom as I got older, I was like, Mom, I was so dumb. She's like, no, that was really smart.
Yeah, but look what you learned in,
You
fabricating.
learned a network.
Well, fabricating things. You learned communication skills with your friends and things like that. And there was all kinds of lessons in there that probably helped you not slide so much in the summer.
We created this. I had this vision. I was 9 years old, and I was like, we're going to create kids clubs all across America. And it literally was called UCA, United Clubs of America. We had 5 members, and they were all in our neighborhood. But it was funny. We had the TK Club, which was the Treva Keela Club. We had the Log Cabin Club. We had I remember all these. It's funny. I haven't thought about this in years. We had the Skull Club. That one was cool. It was a 2-story clubhouse I built, and I had spray painted a skull on the outside of it. Then we had Robin's Club. That was, my name. So it was RC. And then there was I think that there was the Kenny or the David or one of those club. I don't remember the last one. But yeah, we had all these clubs in the neighborhood, and of course, I had this idea and just did it and didn't tell any of them. I'm like, you're part of the UCA. And they're like, what are you talking about? And one of the clubs was literally this doghouse. These people had this dog named Rocco, and I thought that was a clubhouse. And it stunk in that doghouse. I remember going into that. Man, have you ever thought about these things when you're a child and these memories come back? I can sit here right now and picture that stank in that doghouse. That thing stunk, man. And I remember it just like it was yesterday. Right now, I remember that.
That's because the smell goes to another part of your brain and triggers a different memory.
Well, I need to go to some sort of brain doctor and get them to poke that out, man. But it was so cool being able to do these things, and then from that, we started a newspaper in the neighborhood. It was really cool. We did a neighborhood newspaper. I had a buddy named Chris Crookham, and Chris was he helped me with the newspaper, and there's an old Macintosh computer with the old dot matrix printer.
Yeah.
And man, we'd go to press on that thing every Wednesday. We'd pass it out we'd ride our bikes, and we'd tell people it was expensive too. I think someone gave us $100 because they felt sorry for us. Because I think it was, to a kid, it was $10 a year to be a subscriber to the paper. It's making me sneeze. Excuse me. My goodness. It's making me sneeze thinking about it.
But think about all the things you learned. You were working on your writing skills. You were reading. You were working on your spelling. All these things that you just were having fun doing.
And you know what we called the paper? The United Clubs Weekly. And we do a weather report. And my mom saved these. And I just went outside one day, and I read I used to read the weather in the Austin American Statesman. We didn't have cable, so you couldn't just on demand go to the Weather Channel. So I'd go to the library in junior high. I would go and I'd print out the weather I'd copy the weather every day, and then I'd go home and I'd look at the maps and I'd pretend like I was a weather meteorologist. And then I remember one day I was like, well, that low is not between the two highs, and the meteorologist said it's going to rain, but I don't think it will, because Mom always said if the low doesn't go between the two highs, it won't rain. And this was the national map. And my mom always said, doesn't matter where it is on the map. If it's a low between two highs, it'll rain here. That was just her philosophy. And so there was a storm system on that map one day that actually looked like it was forming based on the weather map. And I'll never forget, they said it would be sunny and 75, for example. And I remember in my paper, I put there's a 30% chance of rain, and by golly, it rained. And I was so happy. And I wrote about it that next week. I said, staff meteorologist Rob got it right when the other national weathermen did not. And I didn't know what I was doing. I just thought it was cool because I just pretended it was going to rain, and it did. But yeah, someone donated $100 to us. That was those poor people. They felt so sorry for us. They're like, these kids. But we had fun, and I think that's what I love about. I mention all this because that's what I love about the Montessori method is that. It's that kind of learning. It's the hands-on learning. And this all started from you talking about how children in the summer just sit there and they don't do anything. Mm-hmm. It messes them up. It really does. Parents, get your children out. I'm not saying it in a rude way, but it does. It messes up their brain. Get them outside. Get them active. Man, we had these clubs going. We had a neighborhood football league. We had that thing going. It was RHFL, Rabbit Hollow Football League. I remember it. We had a radio station, an illegal pirated radio station, because I didn't know any better. That thing went a mile around town. I had no idea that it was illegal to broadcast an FM signal that far. We had a little transmitter. My brother built it in high school, and I figured out how to hook it up to an old Tyco train power. The more you turned it, the more volts went into the track. So I just assumed the more I turned it into this transmitter, the more it did. It gave it more power. We put a fan on it so it wouldn't burn up, and we were broadcasting, I think, a mile. And then my uncle was like, that's illegal, because he was in the Air Force radio. And I was like, no, I didn't. My mom was like, shut that down. We played Celine Dion and Whitney Houston every Sunday on RHPB, Rabbit Hollow Public Broadcasting. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just having fun. Yeah. So, but I say all that because those things, children need that kind of interaction when they're young. They need to be outdoors. If I would have stayed inside, I would have never, ever did any of that. And what's cool about it is it allowed the creative juices to flow in my brain at an early age. And that spilled over. Now at 40, I'm still thinking of creative ideas. Mm-hmm. So maybe expand a little bit on just creativity and how that ties into Montessori.
In Montessori, we call it freedom within limits. And, for example, in the United States, you're free to drive your car to Houston. You're free to go to Dallas. You're free to go to College Station. You're free to go to Beaumont. You can drive your car anywhere you want until you start driving on the left-hand side of the road and doing 110. Then somebody's going to pull you over and give you some nice little silver bracelets to wear. But that's freedom within limits. As long as I drive on the right-hand side of the road and obey the speed limit, I can go wherever I want. And so that's the same way in Montessori. We have all these materials, learning materials in the classroom, and they are free to explore them. They're free to work with them and things like that. They can choose what they want to work on when they want to work on it, as long as they follow the limits. So they can't take a piece of work and hit another child over the head with it. That's not allowed.
Yeah.
But they can take and build with it, or as long as they're not destroying the work, then they have to respect the work, they have to respect the environment, they have to respect themselves.
I'll never forget the first time I walked into a Montessori school. It wasn't you guys, but I didn't realize that there's a lot of interaction. It's on the ground, on the carpet, and they have like a little circle, and it's the boundary that they stay within. So
we have little mats on the floor, and that's called kind of their floor tables. And so we teach the children to walk around the floor tables or the mats, because my hands should be able to be safe on that mat, and my work should be able to be on that mat, and you walk around it.
That's cool.
Don't disturb it.
Well, I remember walking into one once, and I saw like sticks and stuff and all this, and a bunch of children gathered around. I was like, man, they teach these children to shoot dice. That's not what they were teaching them to do. I was like, all right, man, my child's going to learn to gamble, baby. That wasn't at you guys, by the way. It was another one and then I learned. And I'm so glad that I met you, because when I saw Montessori, I thought it was like this weird, and I don't mean it rudely, but I didn't know what it was. And I was younger, and I thought, man, that's kind of weird. Like, what is this? And is it like some weird kind of thing?
No, we've been called the Montessori, the Montessori school, the Rotisserie school.
I like that one. Bring the chickens, Mama.
That Montessori stuff. And basically, Maria Montessori, she was the first woman doctor in Italy. And she figured out how children learn and how they learn best using the scientific method.
Love that.
And so, everything that's in the classroom has a purpose for what we're going to teach the children.
So there you go, the rotisserie. Bring the chickens. So.
And some people,
or the monastery.
Yeah. Some people think, it's Catholic or something. Montessori was Catholic, but it is not. Each individual Montessori school can decide what they want to be. So you have secular Montessori schools, you have Christian Montessori schools.
Which y'all are the Christian, and a Christian nonprofit Montessori school.
Yes, nonprofit. You can have nonprofit Montessori schools, you can have Muslim Montessori schools, you can have Montessori's in the public domain. And so you could open a Montessori school and call yourself Montessori and not have any of the materials or have any knowledge of it.
Yeah,
just
wouldn't do that.
Put your name on it.
That would close down in 5 minutes.
But, you have to check out the school and make sure it fits your philosophy as to what you want your children being taught, in terms of whether we're going to go to like a Muslim Montessori school or a Christian Montessori school or a Catholic Montessori school or a Jewish Montessori school.
I'd like to go to a Rick Boehning Montessori school.
No, you don't want to do that,
Oh,
because we have chandeliers and we swing from them.
All right, we're going to take a quick break.
Within limits.
Yeah, that's one of the limits.
We'll
Can't
have
swing
to
past the chandelier.
We'll have to sign off here in just a few moments. Before we do, I want to get to these drawings. And hey, that's our friend Mr. Smither walking by. That's the first time I've seen him without a hat on.
That's weird, isn't it?
That's so weird. Yeah, he normally
has got that hat.
Yeah, he normally has a hat on. I always enjoy talking to him. I saw him at the other day. I was at HEB. I said, hey, Mr. Smith, he's talking away. He's a great man. So let's take a break. We're going to have to wrap it up pretty quick, though. We will do one final opportunity. We are going to draw here in a minute, but keyword June, final opportunity. Text in the word June along with your name. $20 coming your way today on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. We'll take a brief break. When we come back, we'll have those two drawings, and we'll call our winner. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot happening here as we wrap up on Good Morning Huntsville. This is your show here on a wonderful Wednesday, brought to you by Tomorrow's Promise Rotisserie. Just kidding. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools.
Should have never told you that,
Here
Rob.
for Elliot's Jewelers. I wanted to take a brief moment to let you know if you're looking for someone in the jewelry business right here in Huntsville, look no further than my good friend Elliot Herzlich. He's helped me out time and time again, whether it was that wedding band that I needed a while back or that special ring for Bridget. He's always been there for me. He goes above and beyond. He's also a person who gives back to the local community. I like to do business with those who give back, and that's exactly what Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers does. Hey, if you feel like you don't know what to do, maybe you don't know where to turn, what to look for, Elliot is the person. Again, it's Elliot's Jewelers. You can visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com for more information. And when you call him, let him know that you heard from his good friend Rob Hipp. Again, it's Rob here for Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com. This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
I just said mumble here on the right. Rick, feels kind of good to mumble sometimes. You ever think it's okay? You just get kind of lazy in your speech.
He says I mumble all the time.
What she does is she starts off looking at me talking, and then she turns her head, and I don't ever hear the last part of the sentence.
Hey, Rick, I forgot to tell you about the tree that I ran in the car. Is that it, kind of like that? Does it taper off, or does it continue?
It tapers off. I can't usually understand what she's getting at.
I have a very bad problem talking, and as I'm going to sleep, I start mumbling and talking, and I do it all the time. Bridget's mom noticed it even one time, and Bridget told me, she's like, do you realize you talk as you're going? And I do. I just mumble about nothing. It's weird. I do it almost every night. May need to go get that checked out. Real quick, before we get to those mega drawings, let's head over to our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line, where we have a winner today, $20 coming your way today. And we'll see if, I think this person won earlier this week, but they never answered. They may not answer again. We may just scratch them off the show.
Hello?
Yes, I was trying to reach the Huntsville Police Department, please. This is Ron McMurtry down here at the Precinct 40. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Listen, we had someone said that somebody had broke into that FLC building over there last night and stole some things, and I was coming down there to take a look at it.
Well, come on over.
I don't think you fooled her, Rob.
I can't fool this. This is Phyllis Dillard, who did not answer her phone. Was it the other day, Phyllis, that you won, but you didn't answer?
Yes, and I was in the office talking to Deborah, and my phone rang, and so I just ignored it because I was talking. I didn't recognize the phone number.
Well, this is.
And
well, there you go. Well.
So I know it.
Well, we should.
I didn't know it was you, or I would have.
We should have scratched it off, and then said you can't ever win again for the next year. That's kind of, But we decided you're a good lady, so we allowed you to remain in the system, and the randomizer selected you. It actually had picked someone else who just won, and so we ran it again, and it got you. So this is the. Aww. We call Phyllis the PD because it's Phyllis Dillard. We call her the PD of the FLC, the Family Life Center. She runs that bad boy over there. So, well, Phyllis, you didn't go to Six Flags? What happened? I thought you were going to Six Flags. Get on the water slides.
Oh, man, I'm not into Six Flags. It's too hot for me.
What about Four Flags instead? What about if there was just 4 instead of 6? Would you have went?
Somewhere just a pool, maybe, but not out there.
Rick and I will bring a kiddie pool and a water hose over a little bit later.
There you go.
Well, congratulations. $20 coming your way today, all right? So
Well, gosh, thank you so much. That's wonderful.
Well, 20
I never win anything.
Well, now you can say you've won. So congratulations, Phyllis. Kaye and Rick Boehning of Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools is here with us, and Kaye has a quick question for you.
Phyllis, what are you thankful for today?
I'm sorry.
What are you thankful for today?
Oh, gosh, I'm thankful for friends. I'm thankful I woke up. I'm thankful for Rob Hipp and y'all this morning, greeting people and being so cheerful about it.
Well, all right. Well, there you go. We'll send it to you, Phyllis. So congratulations and thanks for texting in to win.
So much. That's very nice. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
That's a special lady. She's been working over at the church, take 20 years now, something like that. So yeah, she's a wonderful lady. So there you go, Phyllis Dillard. Gonna take $20 out of my wallet today. Thanks, Phyllis. Should have gave away some. You know what? I should have gave away some butterscotch candy. That's kind of an easy. Buy a big bag and just give away one.
Wow.
People just be like.
Or you could call 0 Degree Creations and see if you can work a deal.
Could get freeze. Oh, that would be nasty though. Freeze dried butterscotch.
I don't know if it would work or not.
Yeah, don't make that. Can you freeze dry a pizza?
Yeah.
That'd be
Should
cool.
be able to. Well, I don't know about the meat.
Have you had any like weird things that you've thought up that you wanted to freeze dry?
No.
Didn't think so. Great.
I'm not a weird person.
He hasn't had time to think. Give him a minute.
All right. So there's full transparency here. I'm shuffling these. They're in in the words of Forrest, no particular order. Something that Forrest would say.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
We're going to shuffle these bad boys up. Now this is for the $950 earrings. $950 earrings. And what we're going to do is I'm going to let Kaye shake and bake this thing like Ricky Bobby. Shake and bake, shake and bake, shake and bake, shake and bake.
I think you need to shake the helmet.
Yeah, shake the helmet, Kaye. Shake the helmet also.
Well,
okay, there we
that
go.
doesn't
it's
do
not
anything
gonna,
to
yeah, it won't work. Now
mix the
Kaye
cards
doesn't.
up.
She doesn't see anything that's going on. Okay. All right, Kaye, go ahead and hand it to me. And here we go. I'm going to do the drawing. I'm not looking. There's no cheating whatsoever. I'm even going to flip it a little bit more. Fold it. Look. You hear that? You hear that noise? That's the papers. All right, here we go. All right,
Just
Kaye.
one.
Kaye, is there writing on this side?
I see some writing, yes.
What about now?
No.
All right, no writing. Here we go. $950 earrings.
Okay. See who that is.
Michelle Miller.
All right.
Congratulations, Michelle Miller. Kaye, do you have another second? Can we call him real quick?
Sure.
You know what? I probably need to mute this because somebody can pick up their phone number by me doing this. And you don't have to answer to win this, by the way. That'd be kind of rude. All right, here we go. Michelle Miller, the winner today.
Might increase viewership.
That would be horrible. Change the rules. Oh, by the way, you had to watch the show to win. Not only did you have to donate, but you had to watch the show.
Oh, my.
All right. Oh, hello?
7.
Nope,
1,
she didn't
3.
answer. I had it on mute. She didn't answer. But Michelle Miller is the winner. Wow, that's pretty exciting. And I got to make sure to know that one and write it down. All right, now here's the big one. Here is the big one. $1,500 earrings. 14 karat gold. Little half diamond earring. Somebody's going to
Half carat earring.
What did I say? Half a diamond?
Yeah.
All right. Mixing them. Just full disclaimer. You know, I wanted to get one of those metal tumblers, but I didn't do it. Look, I dropped a few of
Throwing
them.
them on the floor is not a good idea.
Yeah.
But it mixes them up.
Yeah. If you get.
Well, yeah.
That's why I did it. All right. Kaye Boehning again will be our mixer extraordinaire. All right, Kaye Boehning.
Mix them up, baby.
Kind of like Timex takes a mixing and keeps on tixing. I mean, that's definitely not how the slogan goes. All right, Kaye. We're drawing these from a Sam Houston hat that John Volkmer gave me, by the way. He made this hat. All right, not looking, not looking, not look. Taking the hand out, not looking. Take a look. It's not in your book. $1,500 diamond earrings. Gold. 14 karat, 14 karat gold, right? Half a carat diamond. Rick, can you give me a All right, here we go. Ooh, I'm kind of feeling, look, I felt that one, and then I dropped it, and then I put it over to the side. All right, is there any writing on this one? Can you tell? Any writing?
Yeah.
No writing?
I see writing.
Okay, hold on. Flip it over. No writing?
No writing.
All right.
What does it matter if there's writing on the other side?
Because I want to look at it on the back side first, like this, so I don't know who it is, and then I flip it over and reveal it.
Oh.
Darlene Jackson, the winner of the earrings. Wow. All right. There you go. There's our 2 winners today. And man, that's tough because some folks, we had some folks donate a good amount of change, and they got multiple entries. So they had, but Darlene donated a fair amount as well. Any amount was named, but there you go. Darlene Jackson, the winner of the $1,500 earrings. And let's call Darlene real quick. Can we do that? Do we have a second? Let's call Darlene. 9:30. All right. I kind of want to say, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo! I am for real. Hello?
Yes.
Hi. I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. This is your friend, Rob Hip. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Rob. How are you doing, darling?
Well, I'm just doing wonderful. I wanted to sing to you that song. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo! I am for real. But I didn't want to sing the rest.
You did good.
But I didn't want to sing the rest of the lyrics because I didn't want to say I made your daughter cry or anything like that. You know? Well, hey, we have a special giveaway for you today. Do you remember attending the Rays of Hope?
Yes.
Well, we're calling all the people that did not win. And so I'm so sorry you did not win. We're calling all the non-winners today.
That's horrible, Rob.
We're the reverse publishers clearing out. We actually ask you for money.
I know, right?
No, in all honesty, you are the winner. And not only are you the winner, but you are the, what is she, Kaye?
The grand prize winner.
The grand.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, that door is definitely not shut. It is wide open.
Rob, oh my gosh, I never win anything.
Well, this was not. We can affirm there was a certified drawing, courtesy of the non-existent Rick and Kaye and Rob lottery system. We've shuffled them. There were some folks in here, Darlene, that had multiple entries. And we shuffled them in a Sam Houston Bearcat helmet. Well, now you got earrings, diamond earrings. Now don't tell Dawn. We'll pretend I'm gonna give them to Dawn and pretend that I'm gonna tell him, hey, tell Darlene you bought these for her, okay?
Okay.
But I was kind of thinking, though, I may take one of them because I like to wear just one. So are you okay with just wearing one and I'll take the other one?
You're going to be a pirate?
I have to walk around with one side of my face to the front where everybody can see it and hide my other ear.
That's right. You just put your hand on your left ear. Hi, how y'all doing? No, you've won a very beautiful, courtesy of Elliot's Jewelers, by the way. We're so appreciative of Elliot. But, yeah, these are really, really beautiful 14-karat gold diamond earrings, half a carat diamond, and valued at $1,500. So congratulations.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much.
Well, great.
Oh, my God.
We'll have those ready. I'll text you. You can pick those up at First Baptist Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we will have. They're in a lot. So if anyone's listening and they just want to go to the church try to get these things, it ain't happening.
I know, right?
'Cause we got them on lockdown. You're not going to get in there. So congratulations,
my
darling.
dog is the only one listening. She's looking at me like, "What? Why are you so happy?"
We're happy because Jesus is Lord ultimately, and then number two for the diamond earrings. So, well, congratulations, Darlene. So thankful that you got those, and congratulations.
Yes.
Kaye has a quick question for Kaye Boehning.
appreciate it.
Kaye Boehning is here from Tomorrow's Promise, and she's got a question for you.
What are you thankful
Sure.
for today?
I am thankful that God is my Savior. I'm so glad that He sacrificed His Son for me, for little old me in Huntsville, Texas. And I'm just thankful and I'm grateful.
All right. Well, amen to that, Darlene. Congratulations, and thank you so much, because your donation is going to help many nonprofits here in our community and those in need. And just as a little thank you, Elliot wanted to give back to folks who were given to the cause. So we appreciate you, and we love you very, very much, Darlene. Thank you.
Thank you, and I will send them a thank you note as well.
All right. Well, God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There we go. That's cool. Two people that, I know Darlene a little bit, got to know her, here recently. Her husband, I believe, is the head of over at Alpha Omega. And then Michelle Miller, I'm not sure who that is. I don't know who that
we
is.
know Michelle.
Y'all do?
Yeah.
Who is she? I don't know her.
She has Photo Phyllis Photography.
Ah, well, cool. I hadn't known. Maybe I called the wrong number earlier, but we'll try again later. So, yeah, congratulations. Thank you for hanging out. I know y'all have stuff to do. I've got to get rolling. But, yeah, that'll wrap it up here on this edition of a fun edition of Good Morning Huntsville.
I really like the song, though, the new theme song.
Yeah. Should I play that at the intro now, at the beginning?
I think you should.
Is that the number we're calling?
Ah. Are you calling her right now? Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that'll wrap it up here. Thank you to everybody who participated this year. And if you didn't win a physical prize, know that your donations are going to good causes. So you've already won by helping out this community. And again, a very special, huge thank you to Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelry. So generous to provide all that jewelry. I mean, he literally had donated quite a few $1,000s worth of jewelry for us to give away at this event. And it's because of him and his generous support and folks like Tomorrow's Promise that we're able to help out this community. So that'll wrap it up. Kaye, any final comments before we go today? Kaye, Rick?
Just go out and have a good day and be blessed.
That's it. Have a good day and be blessed. That'll wrap it up. We will not be on tomorrow or Thursday. Bridget and I are traveling back to Georgia. And I appreciate all of y'all's patience. I'm so sorry. We try to be very consistent with the show, but there is a way that we can load in reruns and all that. But just with everything going on, I just didn't feel like a rerun is going to provide much value while we're out. And so we're going to take this time as just a little bit of a break also, as we're spending it with our family right now. But we'll be back in Georgetown for the weekend. May leave tonight or early in the morning. And then we will be back ready to roll Monday morning and continue celebrating the good here in Huntsville. And you'll hear that good old song coming up on Monday as well. Rick's going to be patting his foot to it on the way out of here. So that'll wrap it up. We'll see you on Monday, friends. Until then, have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Please continue to give back to this community. We love you so much. We appreciate you. I end every broadcast reminding you this morning that we really aren't strong enough alone to make it on our own. We do need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Until Monday morning, this is Good Morning Huntsville. Big thank you to Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, Elliot's Jewelers as well. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great and wonderful, blessed weekend. So long, everybody. Thank you, Rick and Kaye.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.